Hey Joy, I'm probably not gonna be able to talk too much, but I'm repairing some sheetrock, and the homeowner's cool with me going live, so that's what I'm doing today. If I don't know how long you're gonna be on here or whatever, but if the chat's wondering what I'm doing, I'm repairing drywall. Just figured I'd take you guys along for a regular day at work. Gotcha. Ooh, can you type sheetrock repair and I'll pin that. That way people will know what I'm doing. That would be epic. How's the reception? I know I only have like one bar, so it's probably not good. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. See who else is up in here. Hey, Picola, welcome in. Yahweh is the way. Ron, yo, what's up, man? Workday. I left my tripod. Daniel, what's up, bro? Hadn't seen you in a second. Mr. Ron, what's up? Welcome. Mr. Ron, did you see that giant alligator gar I caught? Well, caught yesterday? Sandra, welcome in. Paul, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. So I left my tripod in my other vehicle, my work truck that I have it. So I'm using shelving. You are everywhere, Daniel. Thanks for popping in. 9-hour live stream. Oh, cool. All right, Paul, I got my notifications. I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna check it out. Heck yeah. Yes, I can't wait to see the sturgeons. Yeah, guys, go check out Paul Van Wolfren. PK. Hard day at work, bro. Look, I got that Louisiana humidity going already, bro. I'm not ready for the summer. Not ready for the summer. Guys, go check out Musical Mindset, Ronyo Adventures, Paul Van Warfen, and Final with Joy. They got some awesome channels. And Solo up in the house. Solo, it's a work day, bro. Thank you for popping in, Sandra. Please subscribe if you don't mind and you like fishing videos. I got a lot of fishing videos. I'm just hanging out with the chat and working today. Let's zoom in. Yeah, can zoom in. So on this job, all this tape was popped off on the sheetrock. So I'm pulling uh, all of the tape off. Yeah, there you go. All the tape off. I had to put screws in all the joints because they were just nailed. The nails are popping down. Then I got to tape our float and sand and texture and paint. So I'll be here for a few days. That's good. Workout put you guys next. There you go. This will be fun. Trying to find spots all day. Oh, I'm burning up. Look at the sweat dripping down my nose. That is sweat. Let's see here. That's that. Ah, going that way. Cool. Hmm, it's funny. That's not gonna work. I need my tripod. It's all good. There we go. Okay. This is real life. It's not HGTV. They make it look too easy and too fast. Oh man. Let's see. Cool. Tell you what. Zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe. There you go. So I pulled all the tape off of that joint. There we go. Boom. And now I gotta screw up the sheetrock because it's just nailed in, and the nails just pop right out. Yeah. That's not cool. Let's see how screws. Screw. Did they put no studs here? Huh. No studs. Interesting. Right on. Hmm. Guess someone forgot to put a rafter right there. All right, let's. There we go. Hold up, sorry. Second coffee in 4 years. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you do decoys. That's awesome, Mr. Ron. Let's see here. Nice. Let's see here. I thought my chat was stuck, but I started scrolling. Yeah. Hey, Jay Fishing, what's up, man? Dude, that guard gave me nightmares, PK. If you're still on here, you might be working on it. I don't know what you're almost on lunch break. That guard gave me nightmares. I'm gonna get my revenge on that sucker. Let's see here. Oh, cool. All right, Mr. Ron. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's my own link. That's so funny. I'm back. I'm back. My bad. All right, let's see. That seam looks good. Let's pull that corner seam off over there. Out with the old. That's good. Let's see. Got one right above here. Let's see. That might work. Yeah, there we go. Gotta work on that one now. Something like that. That thing needs some grease. Mr. Ron, you gonna do any fishing when you're out here? Raceland might be a little too far for me to peel off of work to go fish, but if you're like going to the Wrigley's or something, hit me up on my email and we'll share contact and all that. If you're still on here, Mr. Ron, I think I might have lost some people. uh, okay, cool. Well, Joyce said we're good, so we're good. Yeah, okay. I see numbers popping up and down. Good. Looks like it's working still. Let's see. Oh yeah, cool. We're working now. Yeah, Jacob. No cursing, keep it clean. Barco, what's up, man? Welcome in, mate. Dude, I would love to go to Australia and go fish with you, man. That would be so fun. Australia is like my dream. I don't really like, I'm not a traveling type of person. I always wanted to go to Australia. Thanks for popping in. I'm just working today. I figured why not go live and just hang out, let the chat get together. Hey, so Burko, um, I'm gonna add you as a moderator. I know you don't pop in too much and you have different hours, but we try to keep my channel clean. I want people to be able to talk with each other and check other people's channels out too. So guys, check out Burko's, man. He's got a cool fishing channel. He's out in Australia. Oh yeah, you have to do that. Cool. I forgot to turn my focus notifications off. So if I get a call, it'll probably kick it off and then come back on. So if it comes off, that's what's happening, guys. 3 a.m. What are you doing up at 3 a.m.? Oh my gosh, that's epic. You have insomnia. Gotcha. That's rough, man. So I'm just putting screws in all these joints to tighten sheetrock back up. Yeah. There you guys go. Uh, That's how you repair sheetrock, guys, kind of. It's a process. There's a lot of steps. Tear all the old stuff out. Oh, let's see. Thanks, Burkos. Appreciate you, man. I got Solo in here now. We're good. Appreciate you in here, Solo. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, guys, if you're in here and you're watching, I'm just repairing sheetrock if you're just popping in. So this is just what I do every day. Always try to keep a clean workspace. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah. I think we're good. Try this. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Sorry, guys, reception's bad over here. Pulling more joint tape out. All right, Mr. Ron, thanks for popping in for a minute. I could use a chiropractor. No problem, guys. Bangy, welcome in. Benya, welcome in from Indonesia. Oh, I missed. Almost there, guys. Almost there. More tape. Tony, what's up, man? Yeah, we're working today, Tony. Look, working hard too, bro. Look at that sweat. That sweat doesn't lie. Look at man, I got some crazy eyebrows too. Jeez. South Louisiana is getting hot, man. Getting hot. Let's see. Eh, yeah, I'm gonna check in every few minutes or so. Thanks, Joy. Spam, man. I'm tired of these spam calls. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Spam, man. I'm tired of these spam calls. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I think I got a couple more joints to pull some tape out of and screw them up, and then we're gonna start. Let's see. One more. Yeah, one more joint, guys. Let's see here. I gotta pull that last joint right there. Cool. Let's see, where's my knife? Spiders. Ugh. Yeah, fat cat. Fixing that sheetrock today. So what happened was on this one, I think Hurricane Katrina. This is actually Katrina damage from Hurricane Katrina, and they just haven't been able to fix it, and now they're fixing it. So fixing all the sheetrock. Yeah, it does. I do it all, fat cat. I do it all. I could practically build a house if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. Let's see who else is in there. Yeah, you're right, Tony. That's funny you say that because they had someone fix it before and you see the results. DCP, what's up, man? Just a work day today. I'm sweating it. DCP, that's what I'm doing today. That stuff just pulling right off. That's the tape on the sheetrock repair on the joints that I'm replacing. Yeah, so you got screws. You know, I'm actually a master painter. I'm a master painting. Don't go there. I know you want to. Don't go there. Yeah, water leak. Water leak and just heat and humidity out here is so hot and then it gets cold and the rafters they do this and it just pops the tape right off. Yeah, fat cat, you're right. They let the mud dry. That's what it was. I was looking for my drill. I put it right by my phone. All right, let's zoom you in. Mr. Corvette, welcome back in. Whoo! You're working like me. Me too. I can't wait to get back to fishing on a regular. All right, I'm about to put a bunch of screws up in there. Let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Try to give you a better angle. There you go. You know what it is too, fat cat? So all this sheetrock was installed with hammer and nails. They nailed it all up. So those nails are starting to back out and popping all the joints. That's really the culprit. But you might be right too. Probably a combination of all of it. Actually, the white, that is mud. I'm trying to knock as much of it off as I can, but it's on there pretty good. Which you're a mechanic. That's cool to know you're a mechanic. I do some mechanicking as well, but I hand the big stuff over to my friends. Ugh. How's it going? Going good. Getting it. I think this is the last joint right here that I have to screw up, and then we're gonna start flipping. But yeah, so I mean, I just pull the whole joint out and just do it all right from the get go. Yeah, I got a couple fans in here if you want them. Oh, I'm good. It's just gonna blow dust around, and I don't like sucking it all the house. Yeah, I think that's it. Looks pretty good. Over here, I'm just gonna, well, you can't even see it right now. Yeah, there's just a little ridge, and I'll just skim it out on each side. I mean, you really can't even see it, but actually, you know what that is? Oh, that's just paint. Someone primed. Oh, okay, I thought that was a ridge. See the edge of the when they touched it up? That's what it is. Ooh, I've been being terrorized from terrorize them. Let's see, I got one more joint over here. One second, guys. The homeowner's talking with me. You guys keep chatting though. I'll be right back.
This is the boat that's in there. Ooh.
That thing is funny.
And,
Is that a Boston Whaler or?
no, it's
Oh, okay, nice.
and that's the Crown Island.
Yeah, so clean.
Right.
Oh, that is sweet. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't leave it outside,
Yeah.
It gets destroyed.
Oh yeah, especially the fiberglass and the bending top.
Right.
Yep.
So I built that shed right there. Before I used to keep a boat in the garage in here, but that boat's too big.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think in the next couple of years I'm gonna get I want like a nice little aluminum bay boat. I really want to get that G3, that sportsman.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I have my eye on.
Well, this is my third sea rig.
Oh, okay.
I know, well, he retired now, but the gentleman who owns Nunmaker Boats over there in Madison,
Yeah.
Mike and I are pretty good friends.
Okay. Actually, do you know Trey Easterly? He works over there.
No,
He's a younger dude, about my age. I'm good friends with him.
when I think about it, I know the name, but I'm
Yeah.
not really, I think I went over there and yeah, I mean, I needed some work and he handled it for me.
Yeah, he started out as a mechanic, but now I think he's in sales. Go. Yeah, what happens is that paper tape just pops right off, you know? You get a little bit of heat.
So the original tape comes off pretty easy, huh?
Oh, yeah, sometimes. When I saw it, I was like, it won't be a problem. Yeah. The hard part's coming up, floating.
Yeah, I started off years ago with like a 14-foot sea ray,
Okay.
and it was really a sweet little boat. I had it for like 20 some 26 years, believe it or not.
Wow.
And things were starting to wear out on it. And the bellows developed a hole.
Ah,
And so as long as I had the outlet down, it was compressed, no water would get in. But as soon as I moved it, to make the boat plane, then it stretched out and water started to come in.
ah,
I don't know how I noticed it, but I did. And so I turned on the bilge pump and everything to get back to the dock before I sunk.
yeah. Good thing you caught it, because man, that would been rough.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, it was a four-cylinder Chevrolet engine and Mercury, really. But
Yeah.
and it was a two-barrel carburetor on it. It still had points in it and everything else. So it was time because all of the exhaust manifold was so close to it were getting warped.
Yeah.
So none of the linkages were working right. And on top of that, besides the build situation, there's something else going on with it. Um, Not trying to remember now. Oh, the shifter.
Ah,
You could the shifter wouldn't go in the reverse.
that's not good.
And anyway, we tried fixing it a bunch of times, and nobody could ever get it right. So I said, okay, it's time to give it up.
Yeah. I mean, 20 years, that's a long run for a boat.
20, I had it for like 26 years actually.
Gee.
But anyway, it was a good little boat. And then I bought another Sea Ray with a 225 inboard, outboard.
You got it from Runmaker, or where'd you get the, oh,
Not the first one. The
yeah.
first one I got it from a dealer out there on Williams Boulevard.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I live out that way.
I don't remember the name of it now. But I got that from over there, and then Runmaker sold me my second boat and my third boat. So,
Nice.
this one here, though, is the best boat I've had.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of giddy out.
Yeah. 250 horse, you said, huh?
250.
It's an outboard?
No, it's not one.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah.
It's a six cylinder.
Yep.
But it's an MPI engine, multiple port injection. Right. So it doesn't have carburetor.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, that'll handle the ethanol fuel a little better without the carburetor.
It's just so much. Everything it's so smooth the way it runs. And
Yeah.
on top of that, it the way that it used to work on some of these inboard outboards is when you put it in reverse, they have what they call an interrupter switch,
Uh-huh.
and it interrupts it, and then it lets you put it in gear. But they made improvements on all of that, but you don't have that pump.
That hit. Yeah.
So it's really really sweet how it works. And then
Huh.
it starts right up.
It's kind of like man, that transmission, the power glide,
Yeah.
it's something like that, I guess, huh?
Yeah. So anyway, it gets up and goes, and of course it's got like a really good sound system in it, and uh, it's made for pleasure. It's not made for fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it runs really well. It's a good boat.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with just running a boat around, man.
Yeah,
That's
to be honest with you, my biggest problem is that I don't use it enough.
yeah.
My age group, I'm close to 70 now, and a lot of people my age group doesn't want to go.
Yep, yep.
And,
Especially in the summertime because it's so hot.
well, a lot of people want to go, but they don't want all the other stuff that goes with it.
Oh yeah.
And lately, when we go with some neighbors, they come back. Oh, see you later.
That
Nobody helped me clean the boat.
oh yeah. Thanks for the ride. See you later.
And believe me, it is a ton of work.
Yeah.
And I'm real safety conscious. So
Yeah.
I carry a lot of equipment on there. I have more than enough life jackets and first aid kits and
All the stuff.
all the stuff that you need for an emergency. You got what's required by the Coast Guard, your flare kits and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I got redundancy,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm a stickler for having ropes. I mean, I carry like 12 ropes. You know what I mean?
You
never
carry
know.
like an extra pop and a pin and all that on your boat?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't know if you have to tie off somewhere, weather comes in or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got this really super cool anchor for it, and you have to see how it's made. But whenever you throw it, it has a it's got like a bar on it that makes it roll the right way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I enjoy it, but what I'm getting at is that to go on a trip, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Okay, to get it all ready and ready to go.
So I do a lot of kayak fishing, and with my kayak, I have all the fishing gear, right? And the safety stuff, like you're saying. So I have to load it up, unload it to go fishing, load it up, and then unload it back. It's insane how much work it is just for what I do with the kayak fishing. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's strange. One of my neighbors down the street, the next street over, Lexington, their son drowned 4 or 5 years ago over in a kayak
Yeah.
over in I think the Pearl River locks.
Oh, I heard about that. I know exactly I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
About once a year that happens over there. It's dangerous because what they do is they go camping and they have that seal and they'll go over that little waterfall and they're done. I've it happens every. I think they actually closed it off out there to where you can't even go there anymore because
yeah,
it's been happening every year.
yeah. It's a shame. He was good friends with my son at some point.
Mm. All right, I'm gonna go get some mud and I'm gonna start floating and taping. Think I got all the seams.
Well, I got a question.
Uh huh.
So I saw you pull the tape off there.
Yeah,
Why didn't you pull it off all the way?
because it's good. It's not cracked.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull anything that's not, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
I got.
Yeah,
I'm just asking out of curiosity.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I pull if it's good. I'm not gonna pull it out because it's just, it's not worth it. And sometimes I make more of a mess because if it's really good in there, I'm like taking an hour just to pull off
Yeah.
5 inches. So I learned the hard way. But yeah, I pulled everything off that was bad and loose, and then you see I screwed all the sheetrock back up.
Yeah, it's a you don't realize what a patchwork it is until you see how it's all
Yeah,
made in there.
yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Man, I tell you what, on YouTube, I've seen they show you this one old timer pro with sheetrock.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
god,
makes it look too easy. Yeah,
it's amazing what this man can do. When you wouldn't need to measure where the outlet boxes were or anything.
oh yeah, yeah.
He just knew instinctively how to.
Pop it in, cut it out with the radio zip. Yep, yep.
Unbelievable. Some people are so talented.
Whew. All right, I'm gonna go get some mud and we're gonna get rolling. That's the fiber tape. That way, I'm showing you. That way, you know that's what I'm using. Take this dude off. Yeah, all the sheetrock was nailed up. So that's half the reason why it's falling apart.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the house is 32 years old now.
Yeah, that's about right. There you go, screws over there.
I'm trying to think of the name of that dealership on Williams, but I can't think of it right now.
I know they got power sports out there. New Orleans Power Sports.
Yeah, but that
That's probably not what it was back
this is between Airline Highway and Veterans.
then. Oh, Bent Marine.
No, it wasn't Ben.
Okay.
Ben is normally on Airline anyway.
Yeah.
They went on Williams.
I'm trying to think because I drive by that area all the time. I told you I lived out in Metairie, right?
Yeah, but they didn't. Like I said, they didn't. They weren't out there forever. You know?
Yeah.
But I remember I used to go look at the little boats, and it was 10 grand.
Yeah. Now they're like 100 grand.
I was thinking, how am I gonna afford a $10,000 boat?
Right. I remember when I went to the Chevy dealership, I was probably like 22 or something, and I needed a truck real bad. This is what I was getting into. And it was like, I forgot what year it was. It's probably like 2012 or something like that. They wanted 18,000 for a brand new stock Chevy pickup truck. I'm like, why didn't I buy that? You know,
Well,
that truck right now costs $60,000.
yeah, on the Jordan River in Mississippi, in Jordan River shores,
Yeah.
they had a house that was on this little peninsula, and so the river was on one side of it, and the, like Bayou or whatever was on the other side of it. But the bayou led right into the river.
Uh-huh.
Well, the house was like a Jim Walter house, but it was built on two lots,
Oh, okay.
and it was, I mean, it wasn't just like what I consider, a house to live in. It was a nice camp.
Yeah, yeah.
But for two lots and a house that was and it had a bulkhead and a pier. Okay, they wanted 40 grand.
Wow. I can't even imagine what that is right now. I mean, probably $1 million. Easy.
Who knows? But for 40 grand, I didn't have it.
Yep.
But I ended up, I sold it, but I ended up buying a lot almost across the street from it for like 8,000, and I built a bulkhead and a pier, and that cost me probably another 5 or 6,000. So I probably had about $15,000 invested in it.
Oh man.
I could have got a whole house on two lots, pier and bulkhead
For 40,000.
Katrina would have probably destroyed it, but
Oh yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, so once I finish this float, I'm probably gonna head out. I'll put some fans on it and let it dry. And I might try to come back and put a second float on today. We'll see how it dries.
so after it's dried, you have to texture it or something.
Well, I have to put about 3 or 4 floats on like this
Uh-huh.
because it'll, as it dries, it kind of sinks into the repair,
Right.
and then I'll sand it and texture it. So it's definitely a process. So that mesh tape has an adhesive to it, so you can stick it on there real good.
Uh-huh.
Unlike that paper tape where the mud is what sticks it to it.
Right. And you using what they call hot mud, or
No, I don't use hot mud. Um, it's really hard to sand, so you got to be like absolutely perfect, and it sets up too fast. So I just don't even with it. If I have to be in that kind of a rush, I just don't want to do the job. But yeah, you got like when you mix it up, you only have like 15 minutes to work with it. So you got to mix it up in little batches, and that's a pain in the butt.
Well, yeah, quick jobs or whatever work good,
Yeah, it's great for a little repair, but nothing, not like this. I've used it like 3 times ever, and only because I was told to.
So what's your opinion about the war?
Ooh, man, I don't really have an opinion. I just try to stay out of it as much as I can. Oh, it's just war's never good, it's not, but when you gotta protect our allies, you gotta protect our allies. I try to stay out. I What I tell people is I watch the news enough to where I know what's going on, and if I have to get out or take care of my family, I'm out. And that's about where I stand on all that. I just kind of I just try to keep a pulse on everything so I know what I got to do if I have to do anything. I do keep up with it though, for sure. You know, thing that sucks about it is everyone's going to suffer for it one way or the other. There's no there's no good outcome.
Well, I've always thought, why is it that there has to be evil in the world?
Yeah.
And whether you look at Putin or you look at a Hitler or you look at some other, why can't there be a dictator that's good for people? You know what I'm trying to say? In other words, why don't you have somebody who tries to reward his people, tries to take care of them,
Where's the good in the world? Yeah.
instead of killing everybody. If you don't agree with their ideology, then you kill them.
Yep.
And it just amazes me that why is it that we as humans are that way?
Yeah.
I mean, how ironic it is, sometimes when you think of a guy like Hitler, he fought in World War I, he almost got killed. And just think if he had been killed, how different the world would have been without him.
We wouldn't have all that, yeah,
Over
none of
20,
that genocide would have ever happened. And
yeah, I mean, you had over 20 million people were killed. Not only I'm talking about the whole entire war.
yeah, on all sides. Because some of those guys that went to fight for the country weren't volunteers; they were told to. What about?
I mean, there's no doubt that the Holocaust happened, and
Yeah.
but it wasn't just 6 million Jews that they killed. They killed 6 million Gypsies and other people too,
Yep.
close to 12 million. And then the Russians, they didn't give a shit about anything as long as they just sent everybody to the front. They basically won by swarm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ran out of bullets before you ran out of people to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it on a defensive front if you're trying to stop the bad guys, but then you got to determine who are the bad guys. That's kind of I mean, there's definitely some definitive markers as of late who the bad guys are, but you know,
Well, believe it or not, that's my hobby. I collect basic. I know you probably. I know you know what a GI Joe is,
oh yeah,
but these are much better. Um, they're not really toys anymore. They're basically replicas of
like one hero kind of deal.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
On top of I have not only the American side, but right, the Russian, Japanese, German.
I always wanted an SKS. You know what an SKS the
Yeah.
rifle is? Yeah, I just kind of a novelty of it, even though it's not American. I'm like, that's a cool gun.
Well, SKS was
Yeah.
yeah, but matter of fact, I just put together a British soldier,
Oh, cool.
a British paratrooper.
Huh. Whew. It is getting hot.
Yeah, so wet, and that's why I offered a fan.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It just blows dust in my eyes and makes it worse.
Yeah, this is a British paratrooper that I put together last week.
Oh, wow. Whoa. How big is it?
12 inches.
Man, that looks so realistic. That's crazy. Got the little bazooka and everything.
Yeah, it's a mortar. Yeah.
Yeah, the mortar. Dang, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out.
I got too many of them. It's like an addiction. Somebody that makes them comes out with new ones.
I'm probably gonna be that guy whenever if I ever get to retire. I'll be piddling around with stuff.
Well, my grandfather, I was painting my first GI Joe when I was 7 years old. And GI Joe was made by Hasbro, and it was the first action figure that came out. And I grew up in an era where World War II was very fresh.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming right out of it.
And I had my father didn't fight in World War II, but I had uncles that did.
Yeah.
And so naturally they were One of them was in the Pacific. Two other ones were in the European theater. So I heard about it, and friends and acquaintances of my dad were always, were in the war, and classmates that he had gone to school with were in the war, and that kind of thing. So I kind of grew up with that, um, not necessarily ideology, but the fact that these people had sacrificed 4 and 5 years of their lives and were taking gambles out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't know if they were coming home or not. You know?
Yep. Like I said, I think the toughest part for me about all that is like we have some amazing infantry, like guys that will just suit up, they won't question it, they go straight to war. There's guys that are built for that. But the rough part is the people that aren't built for that and they get drafted and all that, or get back in the day when they had all that, I was just they go on through and what was going on in there.
Well,
Yeah.
the military had a really good, um, I
They
guess,
wouldn't necessarily just send anyone.
you out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
In other words, you weren't going to become a paratrooper if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the majority of the military is not frontline troops. The majority of the military is all logistics.
Yeah.
Clerks and people handling all of the you know resupply, and what I'm trying to say. And
Uh-huh.
pro-
There's a place for everyone.
procurement.
Yeah.
Let's face it. I mean, you can't run an army on empty bellies or empty gas tanks.
Someone gotta cook, someone gotta.
And you got mechanics out there repairing all that stuff.
Yeah.
From airplanes to tanks to jeeps, whatever.
The army or military can help you get direction because you're learning trades on the job. You got.
What I'm trying to say, they train you. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a friend of mine that's he was struggling in life, didn't know what he wanted to do, and late in life, okay, late. When I say late, probably his early 30s.
Yeah.
He decided to go into reserve, and then he went into the military full time. And they trained him how to be a helicopter pilot. I mean, not a pilot, mechanic.
Okay.
So he did a couple tours in Iraq, but he never was frontline combat.
Yeah.
But he was on the base where you could still get killed.
Yeah.
But they taught him how to be a mechanic for the Black Hawk.
Wow.
So he was down the mobile. So I got to go on the base one time and go see what he did and stuff like that. It was amazing. He even showed him how to. He would learn how to like use a sewing machine with these like special type of nylon string.
Oh yeah.
To repair things with. They use and stuff. The harnesses and things like that.
Parachutes and stuff. Yeah.
Not necessarily parachute because the harnesses that go in the helicopters.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, from every aspect of it. And he put in 30 years, and he retired on a really good pension.
Wow.
With the military.
That's kind of how I do that. Guesstimate it. Makes it easier to put it up.
Yeah, I got a British Spitfire pilot in here,
Huh.
and it's just incredible detail from the oxygen mask and the flying helmet.
Oh yeah. Do you do like do you actually do like models too, like model airplanes and whatever? Or
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
He had pretty much like a hobby basement. He had pool tables and the training sets and all that. So fun.
yeah.
And
I have a really good friend of mine that's really into a model training, but I'm talking about real seamen,
yeah.
and those are unbelievably detailed, and the money that they sink into them is incredible, you know.
Oh yeah.
But my soldiers are, I mean, they're not cheap, okay?
Yeah.
They're, these things are, several $100,
Wow.
and but if you see the detail in them, they're incredible. But the pilot, like I said, he comes with flying boots and parachute and his May West vest and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know I should be talking with your thing going.
It actually adds to it.
I got to.
If you don't mind,
Okay.
I can pull it off. Yeah, awesome.
Well, you remind me.
I love stories. Like I love just sitting and talking to people because I feel that when I was young, I always used to talk to my older generation. Like there was a lady down the street from me, and she was probably 80, 90, probably 80. I mean, I was 10, so 10-year-old reference. And I would just sit there and talk with her for hours, and just she'd talk about all the stuff in life, and it was crazy. But I feel like almost like a burden and a responsibility to hear the stories and just let someone tell the story about.
Well, you learn from it sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, my biggest, I guess, detriment is I'd like to do like what they call a diorama.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they've got the incredible dioramas on the internet. Some people are so talented. I mean, they'll build an entire,
Like a whole city
right.
almost.
They'll build like a war scene, and they'll build, like the bombed out buildings, the rubble, and everything else, and
Yeah.
the cement bricks and all that, all one big scale.
Wow.
And anyway, when I'm getting at though, is I don't have the room for all of it.
Yeah, you gotta have some serious space, or build one and then sell it or donate it to a.
Yeah, you had a lot of people don't know what's the basement.
Yeah.
I have a really good friend that I've met through this hobby,
Okay.
and that he's got a basement, but he got out of the GI Joes to a certain extent. But he collected the real, like Hasbro GI Joes, not what I'm collecting.
Yeah.
And anyway, he got an incredible collection. But now he's into Legos,
Oh, okay.
and he built a whole freaking city of Legos.
Well, that was my uncle because I grew up in Denver, so basements were real common, and his whole basement was dedicated. It was crazy. I had so much fun down there.
Yeah. Well, with the alluvial soil, we don't have that here.
Nope, we can't. It would just be a pit of water. No, I've lived out here for a long time now. Like I said, I grew up in Denver. I moved out here when I was 11. I think I was 11 or 12.
Yeah, I had a cousin that lived in Denver, and unfortunately, about 2 years ago, he went on a vacation to Ireland and he drowned.
Oh, jeez.
Of all things. Now
On vacation.
I really didn't know him that well, but he was one of my first cousins.
Yeah.
Um, and we went to Denver and Boulder, and then I loved what was it? Estes Park.
Oh, yeah.
Estes Park is really cool.
I'm gonna let that garage down real quick so I can get over there. This. Oh, cool.
Yeah, we went. It's kind of funny. Right at the foothill of the Rocky Mountains National Park. they had a McDonald's,
Huh.
and we got there really really early. Um, because the entrance to the national park is right there. And when we pulled up to McDonald's, they had mule deer eating freshly planted landscaping at McDonald's. And we jokingly said, "Look, we're not the only one who gets breakfast at McDonald's." And so it's kind of ironic. You got all this wilderness out there,
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of acres of land, and then at McDonald's eating all the freshly planted stuff. We have pictures of that.
That's crazy. We went up, me and my wife, we went up to Tennessee to go hang out with the in-laws. I was hoping to see a black bear, you know.
Well, I've seen several in Gatlinburg.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, we rented a condo in Gatlinburg. And I was out on the balcony, and there was two cubs and mom. And we were out kind of joking because two friends of mine, both of them are heavy smokers.
Uh,
And, they were like, there was no elevator to this condo. You had to walk 3 flights of stairs.
they're huffing and puffing, huh?
And they were hugging and pugging. So I see the mama bear out there with a cub and said, "All I got to do is walk faster than you two."
Oh, I missed that.
I've seen several black bears out there.
Oh wow.
Matter of fact, last trip when we were taking sorry, um, gotta think something corner, Tillman's Corner, something like that, in the national park, and the Smoky Mountain.
Yeah.
And there was a wild bear, two cubs.
I think I saw that driving up there, Tillman's Corner, because I've kind of passed all like the touristy stuff on the way up. And I remember just thinking, oh, that's where that place is. Cool.
But in Colorado, we ran into a big giant moose, and what I thought was comical was we went to this like I forget exactly where it was, but they had a steam locomotive
Oh yeah.
took you around, and at the station itself, they had like a little gift shop, and naturally, they were selling candy and cookies and
Yeah.
whatever. Well, there's a chipmunk that they called Charlie, and Charlie was into the candy, and he was actually getting like one of those energy bars with a lot of peanuts on it.
Oh yeah.
He grabbed one of those and he hauled ass out, and he goes underneath this like little rock where to go eat his candy. And I was talking, and they said, "Oh yeah, that's Charlie. We nicknamed him Charlie. Me all the time and grabbed the snack." And I got him on video too, so
That's crazy.
it's funny.
I was man, I tell you, chipmunks make the craziest noise. Me and my wife, we were in North Carolina, and we kind of hiked up the mountain a little bit, and we heard the boop 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 boop. I'm like, what in the world is that? And I saw him. He's in a little hole. He's just kind of like looking at us. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Chipmunks are cool. I know they can do some damage, but they're cool.
But we got really, really high into the Rockies. Man, I started to get the willies driving.
Oh yeah.
Like as long as there was trees on the side of me, I didn't care. But boy, one time we were in this one spot where they call us an alpine something.
Yeah.
And it was like a big drop, like 2 or 3 thousand foot drop. Woo! And man, I was like almost getting paralyzed. I couldn't, drive anymore. Getting the willies.
Yeah. My mom, she actually worked in the mountains when we lived in Colorado. So we'd have to go up there and go pick her up and stuff in the mountains. That was like my daily commute as a kid, driving up the Rockies. That was some pretty great. Yeah. I wish I could have lived out there a little bit longer and like been able to enjoy it, you know?
To Louisiana.
Huh?
What brought you here?
My stepdad, he moved us out here. He had family, so I was kind of forced to come on out this way. But I'm honestly, it worked out for the best because I can't really imagine being anywhere else because I do, I love fishing and just the fishery that we have here, it just you can't. It's not nowhere to be found anywhere in the world. People come from all over the world to come fish here.
Well, I went to another place in Ohio, right around it's called Worcester, Ohio, and they got a lot of oh, what do you call them? Amish,
Okay.
Amish people out there. So I had never seen a covered bridge before.
Oh yeah.
So I went to this one area where it was a covered bridge going over like this really neat looking creek. And for the first time in my life, I actually saw two people fly fishing.
Oh wow.
You always see it in the movies,
Uh-huh.
but you never see it in real life.
Yeah.
And then we were standing on the bridge. Here comes a horse and buggy,
Ha,
with Amish people, and of course,
that's awesome.
I think I got pissed. We were taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, I drove through Missouri, and that's big Amish country out there too. And it's wild. They have the lanes for 'em and everything. It's pretty cool.
yeah, but I mean, I remember going to a grocery store and they had a lady still wearing like like antebellum Civil War type hoop skirt.
Uh,
Looked like them from Gone with the Wind.
Tricky above this motor.
They're very industrious people.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't. I mean, I admire them for like that's that takes a lot to live that way, especially when technology and society pushes so hard and develops so hard. They're just
Yeah, well, things have changed so much. Not a lot.
yeah.
But, you know.
Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get some tea. Oh, appreciate you letting me make a little video out of this. People like to see what I do outside of fishing sometimes.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't get them embarrassed out of the garage books, but anyway.
They're not. They don't see all this. They just see nothing but ceiling. Believe me. This uh, this is probably what my garage would look like. I'd have tools and stuff all over the place.
Well, if you notice, all the shelves nice and neat, but
Oh yeah.
when my wife piled all that shit in there, then I can't wait to get rid of it.
Well, if you ever get rid of some tools, make sure you give me a call.
Well, tools is a different story. It's funny. Speaking of that, my father-in-law passed away 2 years ago, and he had a woodworking shop underneath his house. It's like a two-story, a two-story house, but it's up on, pine.
Yeah.
The whole bottom was fucking closed when it was his woodworking shop, and he's got bandsaws and drill presses and you name it, table saws, and my mother-in-law started talking to the like the art bands with painting, but let him take some tools. But I'm not a woodworker, and you know he's got a bandsaw that I know it's got to be worth several $1,000.
Oh yeah.
And I just don't fool around with that too much, So I really don't have any place to put it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like full band saws. Those things scare the daylights out of me.
Yeah,
I would cut my finger off a
like I
hundred
say,
percent.
I know somebody who lost two fingers to that.
Yeah, I would 100% lose my fingers because I get too distracted.
Well, it's not that one mistake and it pulls you in.
Oh yeah.
My wife thinks that we ought to straighten out the doors and put insulated doors up.
It's not really necessary unless you come in here and hang out.
You know, why go to that expense?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how much garage doors cost these days.
I don't know either. I haven't bought one in ages. But,
Yeah.
well, when I built the boat shed, I think they're about those are small doors. They're like $300 and some dollars a piece.
With all the hardware and everything?
I believe so.
Wow. That's not bad. Ooh, water break.
One ice, they got ice maker.
I put electrolytes in here. It's just lose so much salt when I sweat.
But while you taking a break, we'll get this British soldier. I mean, the pilot to show you something.
Cool.
I have I haven't put it together yet, but
I'm so sorry about that, guys. I got obstacles, and it's not so big of a job. If I was floating a whole house, I would definitely. Guys, I'm down to 18% on my battery. Um, I really appreciate you guys being in here, guys. Actually, do I have my? Oh, no, I don't have my battery hooked up. I'm gonna chat with the homeowner, and I thought I'd just be in here by myself all day, but he's retired, so he can just come and talk and watch me work. Appreciate you guys being in here. Hey, I might be fishing in a little bit. So I'll catch you guys later. Ferg out.